We're going to go down to mat number 3 and see Brigita Matic. She faces Marie-Yves Gahie of France.
Oh, how technology has changed.
Cool. The last time you were here, you weren't able to do that. They had to go with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
where we went, they go.
You make your choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've upgraded the equipment.
Yeah.
And
what about, have you upgraded the staff?
Unfortunately not. The choice is take it or leave it. That's your choice. Although you do have the choice of Loretta Doyle. She's over in Turkey at the moment, and she's going to bring you live commentary from the Mediterranean Games. So if you want to watch that, you're perfectly welcome to go to our other channel. We've got another channel that's running at exactly the same time.
Matic almost.
Yeah, she went over for Yuko.
Is that a Yuko for that?
Yeah, they gave a Yuko for it. Went down on a side and then rolled onto a front as far as the referee was concerned. So Yuko on the board for Gahie. She leads now with 2 minutes and 50-odd seconds left to go. And just to finish off on what Denzan was talking about, or what we were talking about, yes, click mat number 1. There are 4 buttons that you can click there: mat number 1, mat number 2, mat number 3. And if you click on the top one, you get the commentator channel, which is Denzan White and myself, and you move around wherever it is that we go. And then if you really are interested in listening to Loretta out in Turkey, then you can go back to the opening screen and click on that particular event, and then you'll get the live stream from there. The other thing that we'd like to do at some stage is to have commentary on all the mats, but obviously that involves a much larger team and a much larger investment in equipment, and we haven't been able to bite that particular bullet yet. But it's possible that at some stage in the future you'll be able to click on a particular mat and get commentary, different commentators for the different mats.
Mm-hmm.
Still the Yuko lead for Marie-Yves Gahie of France. A little over 2 minutes left to go.
She seems to have command of this match at the moment. But the Croatian girl is very determined. Her work rate is really strong. And so the French girl can't afford to sit back, and there's still plenty of time for Matic to get back into this.
There's another big contest looming down on our mat number 2. Mat number 1, beg your pardon, at the moment. John Jane of Great Britain faces Yanis Giroro of France. And if we get a chance, once we've seen this quarter-final, we'll go down there to watch that contest. I know we'll be able to keep an eye on it here, but those of you that want to watch it, just click on mat number 1 and you'll be able to see that. Just finish off watching this last minute and a bit of Matic and Gahie.
Oh, that was a risky attack there from Gahie. She's overstretching there for that Osoto Makikomi. They both seem to be doing similar style of judo. They're sort of cancelling each other out at the moment. I thought that score was rather generous, because looking at it back again, it looked like the
rolled onto a front.
She went onto a front, and there didn't seem to be any side contact to justify a Yuko score. But anyway, there it was there.
Yeah.
From this angle, I don't know, from the referee's side, maybe.
Well, I think the referee took his time to give a score, but he's got the earpiece in, and he would have heard from them, because it was away from him. He was never going to give that as a score. That referee would never give it a score. It was away from him.
Yeah.
He could see the back. What he couldn't see was the side, and it was the ones who were sitting in front. They would have given him the indication and said, because he took a long time. He was facing the board, facing the control table, and no doubt they gave him the heads up on that and said, no, we think that it's a score. So almost went down again.
Same situation.
Yes, very similar. Very similar.
Same situation, and that clearly wasn't a score.
Just to let you know that down on mat number 1, John Jane of Great Britain has just defeated Yanis Giroro of France. Osei Komi down there, he threw him for Wazari, and then he pinned him So Uzari Awazeti Ipon finishing off Giroro. We'll see John Jane a little bit later on. We'll catch up with him in his next contest. But there's 20-odd seconds of this. The #1 seed in the under 70 kilo category looks as though she's on her way out. Well, if not on her way out, into the
did she win it last year?
repechage. Matic, yeah. #1 seed and defending champion as well. Maybe we put the jinx on her this morning at the warm-up area. We were asking her what's her English like, so that we can interview her. We won't be needing that today.
Yeah. Well, looks like she's going out here. But at least she's got the opportunity to come back for a bronze medal.
She'll be
in the repechage.
She'll be really disappointed. That was the score.
I still don't see that as a score from this angle anyway. Because she completely rotates round onto
for me, this is the best angle.
Yeah.
Because this is where you're going to see some part of it. You won't be able to see anything from there. He's going to have a quick look at the table, and then he's going to give a Yuko.
Yeah. On that occasion, I saw something that made me think maybe it was a Yuko.